What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wheel Talk. It's been a minute. So right now what I'm doing is converted my old minivan into a camper, stealth camper. I'm actually right outside the building of school that I work out of, where I'm doing my master's. This is how I have it set up. I took off the original felt and I redid all this with this like tie-dye. And I have the American flag. Then I made all of these. I kind of just threw them together real quick. I still need to stitch the ends because they're starting to peel off. But I got this color because it matches with my sleeping bag and my pillow that I had already had, this yellow pillow. And it's pretty comfortable. I have this is like a Coleman camping cot. And then underneath here, I have 4 of these. I got these from Walmart. They fit perfectly underneath here. Let me turn on. Yeah, so you can see these fit perfectly. So actually, I started a business. I'm doing a lot of things right now, but one thing I did was I started a business. And with that business, basically it's a poop scooping business. And I have customers. And what I'm doing right now is I'm working out here a few days a week. And then on Friday, I'm going to come home and I'm going to be scooping on the way back home. And so I have a rooftop cargo carrier above and I have all my scooping supplies in there. So it's actually a pretty good setup. And then over here, so I have this one seat up. It's the 60-40 split or whatever it is. And then here, this is how I usually have it set up, where I have my suitcase and I have my battery bank, my CPAP machine, and then I'll just put this with my dirty clothes and some other supplies in there as well. I kind of don't like how it's falling over. But pretty much, I put this here because this older model of the van, it's a very steep incline. And then over here, I have a book. So this is like a no-build camper van. I have this light from Walmart. It's an LED. It has a white light, and then it has, hold on, and it has a warm light. But I actually had this issue where my battery for the car is dying and I'm not really sure why. The ignition might like not fully turn off when I turn it off. So I have to make sure that that's alright because my car died on me. But anyways, what I did was I bought one of these and I asked my wife if she could bring it out. And it was nice to see the family that came out and just visited. Anyways, I kind of was getting burnt out with the commute. It's like an hour and a half to school and an hour and a half back home. That's with no traffic. And so then it's hard to plan out your day and then you don't really have time for anything else. And so it's kind of like a temporary sacrifice because I'm getting my master's to get closer to home. So I'm just going to be looking up how to use this. I don't really know how. But anyways, long story short, this place that I'm at is like really tucked. It's actually on campus. And there's like, I checked, there's like no cameras. I don't know if they have anyone patrolling, but I'm going to find out. Because if they are, then they'll just tell me I can't be here. What are they going to do? Give me a ticket? They might give me a ticket, but most likely they would just knock on the door and tell me I can't park here. But I guess that's kind of like a risk that I should willing to take, because if no one ever finds out that I'm here and then I just leave early in the morning, then I have a really quiet place to sleep, because I was sleeping in the parking structure, but a whole bunch of college students or kids, I don't know who it is, but they'll come and like party over there at night, and I'm like, that shit is, they'll come playing loud music and hanging out outside their cars, and it's really loud. Long story short, a little bit of an update. Currently about halfway through my master's program. basically switching careers, getting out of the biotech field. I'm trying to get closer to home and still make a solid income. I'm looking into doing like high school teaching until I could find a permanent position as a community college professor. But those are like kind of harder positions to come by. They don't open as frequently. But so I'll probably start with like high school teaching, and then I could do part-time community college teaching to supplement my income. And that's kind of the goal right now. And what's going to kick that off is having the master's and then slowly working towards my credential. Yeah, so I just wanted to provide a little bit of an update on what I've been up to. I'll check in with you all in the next one.